Oh my god, hello, good evening everybody, good evening, Sarah and Oceana and Amy and Mick, good evening, Dangerous, Mudslicker, RC and Echo, good evening, Big Mac, Oceana, Lottie, Jules, Balo, hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Oh boy, that voice break was painful. Chat, I apologize if I sound a little bit stuffy today. I have had... Also, it's still raining. Sorry, let's start from the very beginning. So, those of you who have been watching the last couple of streams have noticed that I have had a runny nose. It's terrible, I feel congested, and I can barely breathe. Through my nose. And that's fine. But when you're doing all of this, I'm very conscious that I'm just giving a lot of mouth sounds, and I hate it. Also, it's raining here in Brisbane, so it's been a very wet, cold, dreary day, and I thought, why not come online and watch some of my... favorite? Yeah, I guess so. Favorite nonsense with my favorite people. Hello, everyone. Tizzy, hello. Good to see you. CME, hello. A new fridge delivered this morning. Ooh. Has to rest for 4 hours. I could see that. Yeah. I mean, travel must be hard for a fridge. Yeah. I know what you mean, though. Lovely to see you, CME. So today we're going to be reacting to the one, the only, the incomparable and incomparable Miss Foodie Beauty, Miss Chantal Marie, and her two most recent pieces of content, as well as some other stuff. We're going to be watching What I Ate in a Day in Binge Eating Recovery. I won't talk about it. Out in the Kuwait heat in the summer over on the Couples channel, which I know most of you probably haven't watched because who could bother. And then I thought, what a fun idea to go back in time and see where we were 7 or 8 months ago. And we're going to be rewatching. We have reacted to this in the past. It's my first HIJAB. And this is when, like, this is just before Foodie left for Kuwait. This was October 6th. And I think she got into Kuwait in November? The 1st of November or something like that? Or was it the end of October? Either or. Anyway, I just thought it'd be fun to compare, contrast, you know, as we do, since we like to do a little bit of a retro. This is slightly less of a big time gap, but, you know, whatever. All the words, they suck. Hey, Andraste, RC, good to see you. Miranda, hello. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all having a great day. So, we're going to get into that. Now, chat, before we get into all of this mess, right, I need to tell you all about the miracle product that is the Instant Pot. BB Cakes was right, everyone. Chat, next time you see BB, you make sure you let them know that they were right. So, I have an interesting perspective when it comes to things in the kitchen, right? I often look at appliances and utensils and think, you know what, they're going to last forever. I've invested in purchasing them. I don't need another one, right? So we have a $14 rice cooker from Big W, and I'm a big fan. And I was like, you know what? There's nothing a rice cooker can't do that an Instant Pot can't. Tell you what, I was so wrong, because it can saute as well. I got an Instant Pot recently that is a basic Instant Pot, but also comes with a lid attachment to turn, and like a basket thing to turn it into an air fryer. Great. My old air fryer was on the way out. I purchased myself an Instant Pot. 13 appliances in one. Here for it. I have just made my favorite dish, and it's embarrassingly simple, and I'm so happy. Let me tell you about it. Anas, thank you for being here for 24 months. I appreciate it. Happy 2 years. Anas says, thank you, Poppy and Chat, for always being a safe space. It's our pleasure, mate. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Happy Tuesday, and thank you for being here for 2 years. Thank you. Happy anniversary. Auntie M, thank you for the super chat as well. Auntie says, can't stay. I'm still at work. Replay gang, you have a fabulous day at work, Auntie M. Lovely to see you. Thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate it. Okay, so back to the Instant Pot story. So, it's cold. It's dreary. It's been a big day. I get home and I'm like, well, I've got some chicken breast and some broccoli that I could heat up and cook. But I'm feeling, I don't get this feeling very often. It's that feeling of like, man, I could use a comfy, cozy, carbohydrate-laden meal, right? And I've dabbled in making my own pasta because if I'm going to succumb to the carb-heavy dishes, I want to be making it myself because it makes it feel, you know, worth it, and I can kind of track stuff. So I got home and I was like, I wonder what I can make. I've got this Instant Pot risotto. I hear you can make a risotto in the Instant Pot. Boy howdy, let me tell you, I made a risotto in the Instant Pot. It took me 15 minutes. It was possibly, I mean, hot wet rice is such a simple concept, right? It's quite simple. But I can never get it right on the stove. Not that I've made it that often before, but I do know it tends to take a little bit of time. But in the Instant Pot, do you know what I did? Well, first of all, I made a mistake because I chose a recipe and I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got all of that. Started cooking it, lo and behold, turns out didn't actually have an onion. Who runs out of onions? I ran out of onions. Didn't have onion, but I did have some like fried onion, some like little packet fried onion. So I used that. I had some butter, thank goodness. Garlic, I absolutely had garlic. We added that in there, which was great. I didn't have any wine, so I didn't cook it off with wine. I used vinegar instead, which was delicious. It was like a spiced vinegar. It was really good. And I made a risotto. I also didn't have the 3 1/4 cups of Parmesan cheese it asked for, but I did have like 125-ish grams of cream cheese in the fridge, left over from an attempt to make a Basque cheesecake that never actually happened. So I did that instead of Parmesan, and I added plenty of salt, plenty of pepper, and plenty of nooch to give me that extra cheesy flavour that I would otherwise be missing if I wasn't using Parmesan cheese. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming to my TED Talk about hot wet rice. Lottie, that reference... Oh, for those of you who don't know, the hot wet rice reference is a direct rip from Kate McCartney and Kate McLennan, who you might know as showrunners of... Oh, I can't remember it's something... Point? Something... Lock? I can't remember. There's a like dramatic murder mystery dark comedy thing on Amazon that came out like last month, and they're like producers or executive producers or writers or something on that. But back in the day, 8 years ago, just while you're on YouTube, just look up The Catering Show, spelled Kate as in the name, Katering show. If you just want like 8 minutes of feel-good comedy about two people entirely ripping on like the cooking show format, please watch them. They're amazing and incredible, and I love them so much. And they coined the phrase in my mind, hot wet rice for risotto. So, hot wet rice. Anyway, that's my story. Thank you all so much for appreciating the warm-up. Milk tea, lovely to see you today. I hope you're well. A multi-cooker. It might not end well being an Instant Pot, as they're not as easily available here. Might not end up being... Oh, fair enough. I could understand that. I mean, to be fair, I feel like there's not a lot of difference between an Instant Pot and an air fryer, except for having like the saute and pressure cook functionality. Which, to be fair, are both really handy. I never realized how quick pressure cooking was. It's real quick. Like, I'm also afraid that my kitchen's going to explode because I might have put something on wrong, but... yeah. Hot wet rice in 15 minutes? Are you kidding me? Couldn't get that quick delivered. Nope, words. Couldn't get that quickly delivered. There you go. Found the words. Anyway, enough about me and cookery and being in the kitchen. Instead, we're here to talk about Chantal. So Chantal has uploaded 2 pieces of content recently. Okay, look, this isn't shady. Also, hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy lost some weight, talks about things on the internet, and watches way too much foodie. I'm also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate. Literally here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what? Choices. Choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet, choices. So, today, we're going to be watching a little bit of retro content of Foodie just before she left Kuwait, and how could I forget the Taco Bell hot sauce mustache that we were gifted a day before Chantal decided to start wearing a hijab. Some people missed this. Some people missed this time. And if you were one of those people who missed this, Elaine, that's a choice. If you're one of these people who missed this, this is what you missed out on. This was Foodie pre-Kuwait, pre-Snoopy. Sorry, I'm just pouring myself a delicious soda streamy beverage. Pre-everything that... Well, not everything, but pre a lot of things that we know of Foodie at the moment and her current content. So the reason why we'll be doing a little bit of a retro, maybe we should do that to warm up. Maybe. I don't know. I don't necessarily know the format of today. I do actually. We will start off with the retro because I want to get a taste of this not. Let's calm down with that phrasing. I want to experience what it was before Kuwait and where we're at in Kuwait now. That's what I would like to do. So, Hope you're all well. Let's get started watching this nonsense. My first hijab. And we'll speed it up. We have reacted to this before. We have done all of that, so apologies if I'm not talking so much. By the way, this is meant to be Chantal. Now, you know me, I try not to talk about the physicality so much, especially not when it comes to the realms of diet, exercise, and what happens to the human body and what we see. But since this, I think this is, how many months is this? This is October. 9 months. Right. It's been almost exactly 9 months. The nails, do you love the nails? Also, that sound is in my ears.
Salam alaikum. Hello, guys.
Hello! Oh my god, she's got a tattoo.
Welcome. Let me turn down my AC. Welcome to a video. Yes, this is very surprising, I'm sure, for a lot of you guys, and it's not a live stream.
I love going back in time and watching these things, because they're almost like self-fulfilling prophecies. She'll say a thing and be like, oh, that didn't actually turn out that way, or it absolutely did.
I'm trying this out, in all honesty.
What's the tattoo it say? It says fries.
Because you know that I have been very overwhelmed with a lot of attention in general, like I've said, I'm getting online. I know that I need to have some negative with the positive. I know that I will be forever remembered for my rages.
And will continue to be known for your rages, to be fair. Milk, that's actually a good thought. Do you think that this... Because she obviously just released the content today. Do you think it'll keep up, or do you think we'll be back to mukbangs in like a week? Because I have a feeling like we'll be back to mukbangs in about a week.
I always have...
It says Aries. No, Vicky, it says fries.
Tried to do what fries. I felt was...
And some people think it's a little constellation of like stars above it. It's not. It's a fry or a chip with a little dollop of tomato sauce on it, or ketchup, depending.
The appropriate thing to do when it comes to criticism. I mean, I started a YouTube channel. I was just throwing myself into this, and I really just never imagined what kind of world it was. And
I missed the nails.
I really had no idea.
Oh god, remember, her nail tech hated her. The series of Chantal's bad nails. They weren't even bad. They just didn't really suit some of the... This one was particularly terrible. This was like the autumnal glitter moment where she was team too much. And normally I am team too much, but not with beiges and browns. No.
So, as you can see...
The fall sampler. That's what it was called, Brandon. God damn.
I purchased my first hijab today. This is just a 2-piece set. I could do more videos on that another time. I bought a nice pin for it, even though this is a...
I wonder what happened to that one.
Already,
that one is nice.
It's already molded, or whatever you want to call it. It's already fit. It's a 2-piece, so I don't have to do the wrapping, is what I meant to say. So I don't really need a pin, but I think the pin is so cute, so... And it's actually really comfortable, and I'm actually surprised when I put it on how it just...
Oh, is this the one where she says at the end of the day a whole heap? I think so.
Fit and just felt
so.
nice.
I think it is. I got a feeling in my waters.
I feel good being covered. I'm a little bit insecure about my hair loss, and I just feel more secure being covered. And I have decided to try to adopt different values, try to be more humble, because
yeah, that definitely paid off.
At the end of the day,
there it is.
When you eat all of the pannier and you eat all of the fried chicken sandwiches, and you know...
Funnily enough, you've eaten both pannier and fried chicken sandwiches in Kuwait. Fried chicken sandwiches quite a bit, actually. We've seen those mukbangs.
You sleep with the world, and you do all kinds of things that are just...
You sleep with the world. Wow, weird flex, but okay. Is she talking about the Magnum Dongs? I think she is. When you sleep with the world. Oh my goodness. What a strange way to humble brag. I need to hear it again.
When you eat all of the pannier and you eat all of the fried chicken sandwiches, and you sleep with the world, and you do all kinds of things that are just temporary gratification. You
3 people is the world.
Realize that there's just at the end of the day, there's just only so much temporary instant gratification and bad habits that you can chase. And at the end of the day, you're still just left with what now? So I feel like things that are more important to me are starting to be our values and principles and things like that.
Okie dokie.
And I really just kind of want to start actually doing the legwork and turning a new leaf. Now, I'm still Chantal.
That's probably it, Lottie. Yeah, you're right.
And I'm still Foodie Beauty. And I still, as a result of that, am a very eccentric person.
Hello.
I always will be. And I just always need to be moving on and experiencing so many different things in life. The type of life I want to live, I don't think is just inside of four walls, all the time. Okay, maybe inside of four walls, but it has to be different four walls all the time. And I just don't know.
You have not left.
I really wanted to travel and experience different cultures and different.
Hold up.
And there's a lot of values and principles of different cultures that I appreciate.
Sorry.
All the time.
She doesn't want to be in the same four walls all the time. Well, that's unfair of me. She did get outside and walk today. We did get that vlog.
And I just always need to be moving on and experiencing so many different things in life. The type of life I want to live, I don't think is just inside of four walls, all the time.
Hammy, hello mate. Thank you for being here for 7 months. I appreciate it. Hammy says, I hate effing at DDs. Oh, wait, that's the alert. Is Mrs. Snoopy here? Mrs. Snoopy. Mrs. Snoopy, please come forward. That's the alert. Thank you for being here for 7 months, Hammy.
Okay, maybe inside of four walls, but it has to be different four walls all the time.
Hey, Haz, good to see you.
I just don't know. I really wanted to travel and experience different cultures.
X says 1 week prior to this, she was flexing that she was sleeping with a married man who was in a loveless marriage. Correct, yep. And how we didn't understand. Oh, she was trying to explain arranged marriages to us. That was a good time. I wonder if that's how Snoopy gets around Red Root. Oh, maybe.
Cultures in different life. And there's a lot of values and principles of different cultures that I appreciate. So I just want to say that I'm not sure what is going to be happening going forward in the future.
That's okay, Hammy.
I'm not sure exactly where this journey will take me. So far, it's been taking twists and turns, and honestly, some of them have been very painful, and some of them have been really, really hard lessons. But at the end of the day, I think that I can say
that phrase
I'm
needs to
grateful
go
for the experiences, because that's how I learn. I'm my own worst enemy, but I'm also.
I guess that poses the question: has Chantal learned since being in Kuwait? I don't think so. No.
My own best friend, because I know that I learn from my mistakes, and I'm learning to love myself. I'm learning to do better for myself.
I'm sorry, the learning from the mistakes is the one that's getting me. Where's that? When's that happening?
Just learn that it's okay to not be okay. It's really okay to just accept things the way they are. I know I still have a lot of personal work to do on myself. And just because of the nature of the job, the nature of social media.
You think she's unlearned? Yeah, probably.
The nature of the game. I feel that for my own mental health, it's probably better for...
She still hasn't learned to convert her money. She still hasn't learned the basic math of conversion. No, you're right.
For me to really be more reserved in a lot of ways in my life, to protect myself. Because life is not fair. No one's coming to save me. I can't expect people to always do the right thing, and I can't expect myself to always do the right thing either. But we're all human at the end of the day, and if there's
distracted by this claw.
Any lesson I want other people, or if there's any message I should say, I want other people, because I come on here and I talk a lot of shit, and I doubt that 90% of the time people actually listen to what I say. And I want to say, please, can we all just stop the hatred and disgusting behavior? Me too. I don't want to rage anymore. I want to...
That never stopped.
Just be left alone to do my things. I don't want to be attacked. I don't want my family to be attacked. I don't want lies and rumors made up about me. I don't, I'm asking nicely. This is all that I ask. And I really...
See, now instead of doing what she was saying she was gonna do here, and what you're gonna want to do, Chantal, here, is take your own advice from like 9 months ago. Stop stirring the pot. And the worst thing, I suppose, is that I had this general idea that, oh, great, moving over to the other side of the planet, marrying someone who you've been speaking to online for 3 weeks, what could possibly go wrong? But also, maybe Chantal will, like, mature and grow and realize that, like, kicking off on the internet isn't fulfilling and hosting, 3-hour live streams, yelling at the audience and blocking people and blaming everybody else for the current situation was maybe behind Foodie. That's what this Foodie's presenting. We know how 9 months, kind of worked out.
I hate to see it done.
Not like that.
To other people, not just me. I hate that the community is in shambles. I hate that people get, berated over and over and beat up on past mistakes and things like that. So that's about it. I picked up some shish taouk and I'm about to go eat. So yeah, I went into this store here in Ottawa, and they sell hijabs, and I just thought that it was really cute. And this shirt, though, obviously it's not really matching with it, but I do like it. So yeah, anyway, so that's about it. So going forward, I'm not too sure exactly what I'm going to do for my channel. I do still want to do some streams. And most importantly, I hate hearing people say, I don't appreciate...
What happened to this fuchsia number? Probably left behind at the villa, I'd imagine.
My VIBs. I love you guys so...
Hi, Cuddle Cats. Hello. Thank you for being here for 4 months. Cuddle Cat says, happy 4 months. I love your laughter and joy. Thank you so much. I love the fact that you love it. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you
much. You're part of my life. Like, just I cannot say how much I appreciate you. And I am truly sorry if I've ever been very verbally abusive to you, or verbally abusive in any way. I feel backed in a corner sometimes, and I take it out and I rage and I get mad, and sometimes I just feel like some comments are just a bit too much sometimes. Going forward, I do also want to change that way. The energy on my channel is...
Has that energy changed? I suppose. I mean, the energy has been brought down a scotch. It's quite boring. But on the live streams, she certainly is still bringing a lot of that. Although she's not live streaming so much anymore. I mean, you know what? I'm not going to bring up the topic because, touch wood, we will just not be talking about it.
I want to change things to be more positive.
Aside from that.
And just... I probably will end up doing more vlogs and travel content. I know things are always constantly changing, just like so drastically on my channel. And I know people are concerned about my mental health. And I understand that. I really, truly, truly believe that a lot of problems would go away if I just really listen to what spiritually is ailing me and realign myself with some values, and morals, and stick to the principles of what's important in this journey of life,
9 months. No movement on that one.
All of these bells and whistles, all of these rich foods and fancy things and electronics and all that, that's not important. That really are just comfort.
Rich foods and electronics. Chantal went to Kuwait, bought 2 brand new phones, and ate BK pretty much every day. Or the equivalent. Okay, great.
But they're temporary and they don't make us happy. And I guess I've just always been searching for what really makes me happy as a person, and I've never really known who I am as a person, as a spirit, and I guess this is just the part I'm at on this journey. So I guess if I want you to take anything away from this video, I guess what I want you to know is that going forward, you might see some very crazy things on my channel. And I just want to say...
So her delete like 1,000 videos?
Is
that the crazy thing?
My beezers. If you're here, you know me now.
Oh, and 3 Apartments has. Yeah, can't forget that.
Oh, I'll probably well enough to know what I'm like. If you're here and we bees, I really hope the best way to enjoy my channel, I would say, is to just observe. Just watch and enjoy and, give your 2 cents. Try to be as...
See? Look, we got permission. We're allowed.
Nice about it as you can. And that's it. I mean, we all have different values. We come from different walks of life. The world is such a big place, and there's so many differences and different possibilities that there's a unique way of living, room enough for everyone to live their own unique way of living completely differently from everyone else. There's room enough.
Gosh, it's a philosopher.
There's room enough.
Oh my god, Marissa, hi. What? got a
and clean off my
barbecue chicken highlight. That was shocking. Shocking. Maybe we need to turn the autoplay off. That was a cursed thumbnail. That was not a PG thumbnail. God damn. You can't look away. You gotta be on your toes at all times. Hey Lux, good to see you. She told someone to sit and spin a few days ago. That does sound like Foodie. Yep. Yep. Okay, great. So we're moving on to the Foodie Beauty. Actually, no, we're going to do the couples content first because I feel like it's mostly animal content and I'll be skipping through it quite rapidly. So
I love the plants in our lobby.
there it is.
It's so hot out. Oh my gosh. We are here at Pet Zone to get some top-ups for the pets, so let's go. Hey.
Chat, raise your hand if you don't want to be in the pet store. Because I don't really want to be in the pet store. I don't want to watch the pet store. Actually, I know there's a bit of content in the pet store that doesn't focus on the pets. I'd rather not. Animals, the toucan here, for instance, who's supposed to live in a rainforest, but here he is in a window in Kuwait.
Buddy, remember me?
Yeah, I'm going to skip the animals.
So
That's
cute.
what I'm going to do.
Hi.
If I could skip this one, that'd be great. I just know there's like some talky talks. There we go. There we go. Passed.
So we're just shopping for some dishes for Julia. Doing her laser so far.
That's good, babe. What we need more?
Oh boy, riveting.
Tray for the wet food and the dry food, plus the water, right?
Also, did they not get trays and bowls when they first got Julia? Okay, I have a tinfoil beret theory. I think this is old footage. I honestly think that I just have a feeling like this is slightly old footage. Because if you think about it, we haven't gotten couples content for at least 2 months. Not old? You don't think old? We haven't gotten couples content for 2 months, so I just feel like Chantal will have a whole heap, well, maybe not a whole heap because she doesn't leave the house very often, but at least a little bit of content that's quite old. I definitely don't think that this was like, this happened yesterday. And I definitely just don't think this happened at the same time as the what I eat in a day on binge recovery content that we'll watch in a minute. It does check out, Lottie. That's definitely on brand. You're right. She would have posted if she had something. Her couples channel is her dream. I don't think so. I agree, actually, Kitchen Mum. I know that the couples channel is definitely something that Chantal has wanted, but she's only been producing mukbangs for at least the last 3 weeks. No, I just feel like this isn't... I feel like this is old, particularly because she's had Julia for a while, and why would it take you so long to get a cat bowl? But also, we know Chantal's approach to animal care, so who knows?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Also, tinfoil beret theory. I have watched this through, and there's a moment where they take all of this stuff up to the counter, and this store is the same place as the groomer, right? Because it all looks very similar, very tropical, very bamboo and palm fronds, right? Same place? Is it the same? Or maybe like next door or something? I have a theory that while Foodie dropped Julia off to get her nails trimmed, like she did in that video like a few weeks ago, where we were all like, wow, Foodie, great, yeah, good taste, showcasing Julia's nail care. This was happening, right? Julia was in the back getting the nails trimmed, and Foodie was out here with Snoopy purchasing bowls and stuff. Does that make sense, right? More's the question, where is this occurring on the timeline? It doesn't make sense, but in my mind, that's how it happened.
Good. So here the wet food, and here the dry food.
It's a good theory. I think it's a solid theory, and it's not my regular, like, you know, entirely out of left field theory.
Yeah, she has a water bowl, so...
Okay.
Because I don't think we've seen Julia's, like, bowls or treats or anything. I don't have any memory of the laser pointer, although something's in there about a laser pointer, but I don't think it's Julia in the Kuwait apartment. Yeah, I don't know.
And we bring small mouse for Julia.
Yes, a small mouse for the cat who lives in the same home as a rodent. That's a really smart idea, you nincompoops.
And now it's Howie turn. Show them, baby, what we got for Howie.
So he has more mango papaya chunks.
Mm-hmm.
And his...
It's in this moment that I wish we had the tiny microphone. What are you saying, sorry?
We.
So he has more mango papaya chunks. And his favorite nesting, his favorite bed. They finally have it.
I guess that's also a question. How long has it been since you've replaced the bedding for Howie? We haven't seen Howie in forever. Curious.
Cool. So how are we gonna be happy?
Amethyst, hello mate, good to see you. Amethyst says she's already played with the mouse, so this is an older video. Great, excellent, thank you. I thought that Julia had been playing with something, and it was the mouse. Interesting. Okay, good, great, good to know. I feel like that was in a live stream that maybe I missed over a couple of weeks ago. Okay, I feel vindicated in the theory that this is definitely old content.
Yes.
Very good.
Yalla.
And I honestly, I don't want to see birds in cages. Fuck off. No one wants to see this. No. Go away. No. Skip. Okay. Back to... Ugh. Idiots. Maybe it's not. This front counter doesn't look like the grooming station. Okay, maybe this wasn't happening while Julia was getting her nails trimmed, but this definitely feels old.
Gorgeous mosque.
So loud. Oh, the henna. Right, there would be stains. So this probably happened before the henna. Look at that.
One gorgeous beach.
Y'all are smart. Wicked smart. I know it's 40 degrees and we're going for a walk.
Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. Oh, hi.
Oh, they're so talkable. Talkable? Chattable? Voiceable? What word am I trying to find?
Are you pretty?
Chatty!
Oh, hi.
Oh,
Hi.
she's kitty.
Yeah, he's cute. You hot, honey?
We're getting some shade.
Was there a date on the phone? Oh, good question. Oh my god, you guys are so smart. No, just a time. I mean, I guess if you looked at... I'm assuming that's 10 a.m., 40 degrees. In this location, you could probably narrow it down.
Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. Oh, hi.
Are you pregnant? Oh, hi.
Did you just say, are you pregnant? What a phrase to come back into.
Oh,
Hi.
she's kitty.
Talkative, that's the word. Okay, I don't need to see this. I don't. Let's go for a walk. Let's go.
Babe.
Thanks, handsomest man.
Handsomest man. Jesus.
I won't be able to walk very long out here. It's not really evening, but
It's not evening at all. The sun is up. If your phone is to be believed, it was 10 o'clock, 10:30. What are you talking about? It's not evening. We know.
it's just so nice during the day. So I'm gonna tolerate what I can.
Yeah. Let's go walking, babe.
I admit that would be very hot, but also we are literally right on the coast. You'd hope there'd be an ocean breeze or something. I imagine there would be. Look, the palm fronds are kind of moving. That's hot, though. That's hot. That man is wearing Crocs. Chat, I understand. Look, we're going to talk about feet for a minute here. I understand. Fashion is subjective. And I quite, I suppose ironically, but also in a way unironically, enjoy Crocs. Right? I do. Feet, you say, not the feet. So let's just talk about some Crocs. What bit him? I think that's just his ankle. Oh no, not feet right in the face. I'm sorry, everyone. There's a reason for the zoom, though. I swear. Where are they? Okay. talking about how I very unironically enjoy Crocs, because Crocs are... I enjoy them, and I don't want Snoopy to ruin Crocs for me or anybody else. So Crocs are comfortable. They can be worn with or without socks, though I personally prefer them with socks, especially in winter. Because otherwise, they're rubber. They don't breathe. I mean, they do because they've got holes in them, but sometimes you can just feel like you're standing in a puddle of your own sweat. So it's not great, right? It's not great. What? Why are we talking about this? Do I have Crocs? What are you even talking about? What are you even talking about? Do I have Crocs? I mean, I don't know what you could mean. I don't know what you're talking about. Do I have Crocs? Yes, I have Crocs. Yes, I have fire engine red Crocs with fun little badges on it. Would you like to see my... I can't remember what they're called. That's really embarrassing. That's because they were bought for me. Gidgets, Gizmits, Gizmos, Gimleys. I can't remember. Anyway, someone bought me these and they're really cute. So there's obviously a barbell. Sorry, a dumbbell, because I enjoy lifting but can't remember the names of things. A Monster Energy drink, because they didn't have the no sugar one, but they did have the general Monster one. So I just need to... Look, my shoes need to have badges that tell people what my personality is before they meet me. The other one has plants, because I'm a plant dad, a Switch controller, because I'm a nerd, and a bear, for obvious reasons. They're my Crocs. So yeah, anyway. I was on the Croc hate train for a really long time, and I'm not going to let Snoopy ruin it for me. But now I unironically enjoy Crocs. So that's my... that's my story. Anyway, back to this nonsense.
I love the palm trees.
Who's there?
Wow.
Sorry, chat. My nose is running. Oh no, Lottie! Don't let that be connected. No roller skates? Well, I could only... There were only 5 of the little badges. Why can't I remember what they're called? But I'm going to get more, and probably roller skates should go on there, yeah. Mushroom, thank you so much for being here for 13 months. Mushroom says Crocs are acceptable summer shoes. I think they're acceptable summer shoes. And winter shoes, sorry. I think they're great. They're a great house shoe. Especially if you live in a place that doesn't have carpet, right? They're a great house shoe. They're great during winter if you want to, like, feel like you're wearing a shoe, but you can also put on, like, a fuzzy winter sock. Summer... I'm yet to go through a Brisbane summer wearing Crocs. Because in all honesty, like I said, I don't really want to feel like I'm splashing around in a puddle of my own sweat inside of my shoes. But we will see. We will see. Thank you for being here, Mushroom. Thanks, Llama. Annie with an L, good morning, lovely. Thank you so much for the support, and I hope you're having a big cup of coffee. And he says those Crocs were also his shower shoes in the first apartment tour. Oh, so he's wearing them outside and in the shower? Probably not a good idea, although Crocs are ultimately extremely versatile. But also, if you're going to wear shower shoes, I feel like shower shoes should be regulated to the shower. Yeah, taking them outside kind of feels like it defeats the purpose, Annie. I do love a Croc, though. Thank you for the super chat.
Do you want to say something, baby?
Sorry.
I want to say it's super hot. And
They're so easy to clean. Yeah, you could just throw them in a bucket of bleach, thinking about it. But also, like, yeah, it defeats the purpose. You keep them in one place.
melting away.
Yeah, it's kind of 40 to 42 Celsius.
Okay, well, what? Hold on. I need to figure out name of badges on Crocs. What are they called? Gimlets? Gibbets. Gibbets! Oh my god. I was so close. They're called gibbets, everyone. Just in case, if you've got someone in your life who enjoys wearing Crocs, look at finding them some personalized or unique gibbets. Because they might really enjoy that. They might also hate it, but it's, you know. Throw the dice. Lottie, thank you for the super chat as well. Lottie says, on behalf of everyone who has been yelling at you in chat, gibbets. Jim jams, giblets, giblies. Thanks, Lottie. It's great.
It's okay, baby. Cute.
Should we give him some water?
Yeah.
Is this thing?
Why not?
Marissa, I swear to you, just give it a try. Give it. If you walk into a room with one other person wearing a pair of Crocs, it's suddenly like, oh, that's a little bit strange. But when you're the person walking into the room with a pair of Crocs with another person wearing a pair of Crocs, it's just like instant bond. It's so wild. It's great. I love it.
Oh, there is some.
Cool.
Oh, she's pouring water. Hold on, I need to
That's nice of you.
do something with my nose. How much? Yeah, we've got time. Okay.
And nice of you, babe. Alright guys, after we walked like 20 minutes under the sun, oh my god. So now we're going back home.
Alright,
You tired, babe?
I'm hot.
Oh,
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
but we did a great job, right?
Yes.
It's too hot, guys. Imagine how you walk under
Oh
the
my
sun.
god, jelly shoes, Nikki. If only. I was highly considering a pair of light up shoes as an adult. I almost bought light up wheels for my roller skates, but I chose not to. But I wouldn't be mad at a pair of light up shoes. Jelly shoes might be a little bit much for me. Maybe not for others, but for me. Also, what is going on here? And that's fun. Go back.
Great job, right?
Yes.
It's too hot, guys. Imagine how you walk under the sun, under this heat.
Light up laces? Oh my goodness.
In the summer of the July.
Hello guys.
Alright, back.
Bunny melon, they're so much fun. The reason why I didn't get light up wheels is because I'm a big kind of heavy guy, and I've split one set of wheels, but that was over time, and I was just really cautious because you can get the light up. I can't remember the name. Axle, not axle. Ring with the ball bearings in it. Anyway, I didn't want to play with that because I felt like I damaged my wheels really easily. But maybe not. Maybe I should try it.
Sun, under this heat. In the summer of the July.
Hello guys.
He just said it was July. I don't trust it. Well, yeah, no, maybe here. This walk might have been July, but I'm convinced that the pet visit wasn't. Is she wearing the same hijab? She is. Then again, she only has a couple.
We're going back home.
Alright,
You tired, babe?
I'm hot.
Oh, but we did a great job, right?
Yes.
It's too hot, guys. Imagine how you walk under the sun, under this heat. In the summer of the July.
Hello guys.
Okay, he said summer of the July. Oh, as in referring to it wasn't July currently, but it would be July in summer. Oh, maybe this was recorded like before June. Like May, June? The summer of July, meaning he's not filming it in July? That's not that far of a stretch for the grammatics.
Alright, back in the AC. It's nice and cool.
Yeah. It's like recovering.
Yes. Ready to go on with our day.
Good to go.
Let's go.
Yalla.
Aww.
A few weeks old? Possibly.
So
Julia was around though? Okay, so June.
sweet. Excuse me, ma'am. Curtains are destroyed.
And the paint.
Look at this.
Also, I think you need to entertain your cat more, Foodie.
Your bees are.
So maybe not in the mouth. Maybe we cuff these curtains a little bit so the cat can't get to them so easily. This seems dangerous. Yeah, I think Julia needs some entertaining. Yeah. Julia needs some more toys and stuff. Anyway, that's the end of that one. That was terrible. Let's get on to the main attraction now. This is what I ate in a day in binge eating recovery. Right, okay, let's talk about things. And here we go. Could have recorded after the live, she said, when Salah said you're tired and then corrected himself to shopping. That's a really strange correction, Milk.
Hello, Foodie Beauties. Hi, guys. I have a friend for you here. Oh.
Is that Howie number one?
What did you do?
Well, hello. Assalamu alaikum.
This purple is doing a lot.
So this is just going to be...
Also, this background confused me for a really long time. Foodie's not at home. I don't know why Foodie's green screening now. but she is. Also, I have said in all of the places that she has stayed that it would appreciate a plant. Just a little bit of green in there. You don't need to go out and get fresh flowers. You can get artificial, that's fine. But just a nice living thing in there, right? A plant. I do love a plant. Look, I love me my plants. Pav loves plants. I've got other plants. I've got the Zanzibar in the bedroom, which is just sprouting continuously, which is fabulous. And I'm not overwatering it, even though I feel like I want to, but it's winter, so that'll make it worse. But I won't because I told myself no. Get a plant, Foodie.
An introduction. I'm trying a different background here just to test it out.
I don't know why.
So if it doesn't work, it's going to kind of be like weird and ugly and possibly just the green background. Anyway, so I just want to do a little bit of introduction for today's video.
Why would you put a background in? We know what the home looks like. And it could look something like this. Like, get a mirror, get some nice, like, decorative vases, get a plant. I mean, it's not hard. Like, I'm not asking for that chandelier back there, but geez.
I am still working on recovering from my binge eating disorder, and I've decided, you know, this can no longer be on the back burner for me.
Is the seaside villa a mess? Maybe it is. I mean, she still hasn't seemingly gotten the knack for how to set up the camera to film, because she's not filming in the master bedroom, and she's not filming in Snoopy's room. So she's only actually done filming in the living room and a little bit in the kitchen. Look, the living room could have a similar setup to this. It's got couches everywhere, sure, but, like, this desk has to be somewhere. Unless this desk... Tinfoil beret theory, I am full of them today. This is being filmed in Snoopy's bedroom, because it's Snoopy's computer chair, and the reason for the green screen is so that we don't see the other bed in there. Drama. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm often wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong about this. Why else would you not want to see a background? For what reason? We have seen everything else except for the bedrooms. Why would you, unless she's not in the villa, sorry, creamy condo. Exactly. Fuck, my words today are terrible.
You know, it's stopping me from living my life. So, which it always has. It always has. So, I am seeking...
Oh, Vicky said that above? Oh, excellent. Okay, so that is a potential theory.
Seeking to start therapy again with... I'm looking for a therapy...
I don't think it's a mess and she has to keep up appearances, though, because the filming that she does in the living room... One, we haven't seen this computer chair for a hot minute, and two, the living room is literally just pointed at a couch. So she'd put in more effort having to go and film, get the computer chair and set up somewhere with like a table or something, than she would to, I don't know, throw a blanket over whatever's on the couch, because that's all we really see back there.
Therapist who's experienced with dealing with binge eating disorder specifically, so I'm working on that, getting a consultation with that. Also, I've decided to just take things step by step with this recovery, and I think the best...
That's true, Mudslicker, though I think that she probably couldn't get behind the audience having just another kind of notch on the theory of Snoopy having his own bedroom while he stays there. Anyway, sorry, Foodie, you were talking. No, I was hypothesizing.
Always has. So, I am seeking to start therapy again with... I'm looking for a therapist who's experienced with dealing with binge eating disorder specifically.
Okay.
So I'm working on that.
You know me. We love the concept of therapy.
Getting a consultation with that. Also, I've decided to just take things step by step with this recovery, and I think the best thing right now to do, the most realistic thing to do, is to start with aiming to be binge free day by day. Take it day by day.
Okay, I'm gonna stop her and Amberlynn both. I think the best step is to speak to a fucking professional and stop trying to do this by yourself, because it's stupid. Okay, good.
And each day my goal will just be to be able to have a binge free day.
Not worry about calories for now, not worry about weight now, only worry about binges. Okie dokie.
Will I always succeed? I don't know. I'm going to try. But it's...
Planning is the same as dreaming is a form of planning, so you're right.
Very, very hard to overcome this type of thing.
Hey,
so
Nola.
I'm going to do my best, but I'm going to document the highs and
She'll be back to intuitive eating soon. You think so, Noodle? Possibly. I mean, that is kind of the next step from here.
lows regardless. Yes, I've been here a million times. Sometimes it takes people years and years to heal. Not everyone heals the same. And it is my channel. It is my life. So the
Weird to say it is my channel in this statement.
different stages of it, I'm going to be sharing what I feel comfortable sharing.
Right.
And I think that it's important to share this journey.
Why? Tell me why. Why do you think that's important? Because you've shared it a whole heap of times before and it's only been found out to be lies, falsifications, and gaslighting. So why is it important this time, Chantal?
It does also help with support as well that I get from my loyal beezers and my viewers.
Those people need to rethink some things.
And I like that, you know. I know there's a lot of negativity, which a lot of people think could be a hindrance to my progress, but I think that I feel comfortable as long as, you know, I do things on my terms on my channel and I just make it a more comfortable space for me, like, you know, deleting a lot of negativity and just focusing on the positive side of my YouTube following.
Why don't you give taking it offline a shot? That's something you've not done in the past. That might work.
So I do appreciate you guys for giving me tips.
Oh my god, BB Cakes. Hello. Lovely to see BB. You missed me at the start. If you want to hear me gushing about how you were right at the start of this stream, please feel free. But I'll catch you up. I cooked risotto in an Instant Pot today. Life changed.
And reaching out, offering support and resources. I really, really appreciate that. A lot of the resources and the therapy will be on
Milk 100%. And that's what I said about that piece of content she put out the other day, where I had that feeling where we've got Chantal in a new place with a new person, not new to us who have been watching for the last 9 months, but if you were an old watcher of Foodie, you might get pulled back into it when she started talking about her binge eating disorder, right? Or if you're a new audience member who's like, oh, I've never heard of this person. Who is this person? Go and check them out. I had a feeling like that video was definitely going to kick off a brand new set of audience members. And I think that this follow through will probably last about the same amount of time it often does with new followers. Maybe a week.
online based. So yeah. So I guess now I'm just going to show you what I ate in a full day yesterday. And it was actually a successfully binge-free day. There were moments where I thought, I'm going to binge. I know it. But I've been learning a technique that I can talk to you guys about another time. I want to give it more of a go, but it's basically I've been rereading the Binge Code, which is actually a really good book for somebody who's overcome their binge eating disorder.
I'll take my flowers now, please. So for those of you who weren't here in the stream 2 days ago, we went back in time and watched a 2018 piece of content where Chantal held up this book and told us all about the wonder and magic of the book and all of the lessons she was learning from it in 2018. We're 5 years later now, and we're back to talking about the same book. Great. This is a throwback, yeah. This is why retros are fun, because we go back and watch things and then they cycle back around again. And so very little has changed, and yet here we are. Cuddle Cats, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Cuddle Cat says, as an American that lives in Scotland, happy 4th to everyone, home and not. Oh, 4th of July, yeah. Happy 4th to everybody who's celebrating. And Cuddle Cats, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it and hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you, thank you.
And they have some techniques in there that I find helpful.
I agree, Steffi. That's what I think.
Or have in the past, but you know, it's something that I'm going to have to live with forever, and it could become manageable, but I don't think it will ever fully leave me. There's always the risk there. So I have to be more aware of my condition, my triggers, and be more responsibility for my mental health.
Is this not everything she spoke about 5 years ago? No? Yes, it is? Yes. Okay, good.
And my overall health.
Thanks, Broccoli. Good to see you.
So that I can be on the road to recovery. So anyways,
Is this a green screen? BB, yes, it is.
I will show you guys.
Because we're convinced. So Foodie's sitting on the gaming chair with a green screen in the background. The only time we've ever seen a green screen be used in Kuwait. We're convinced that Foodie's sitting on Snoopy's gaming chair in Snoopy's bedroom, and the reason for the green screen is so that we can't see Snoopy's bedroom in the background, because they totally only have one bedroom, you guys. That second bedroom was totally just a content room that we've never seen any filming in or anything. Oh, and that's why they have the green screen for the video game stuff as well, right? Snoopy and Foodie. Yeah, this is definitely Snoopy's bedroom. What are you talking about? Yeah, 100%. You don't like that pause? Hold on, I'll try to find it again.
Anyways, I will show you guys now.
That's okay. Sarah got it on the Discord.
Basically what I had. Now, I am still eating the meal kits. I'm not going to call them diet box because I hate that word.
I don't. I love that word. We're keeping diet box.
But I'm going to call it...
I like that phrase. It's a good phrase.
Meal kit. So I am still eating them. But what I've done is...
Super chats.
I've incorporated
Thanks,
substitution, not substitutions, but supplemental foods. So, you know, for example, with the salads, I'll add some cheese, maybe some extra veg.
Okay, I am just warning everybody right now. Chantal does not understand that salad can't have cheese in it. Don't break her heart.
Or I'll add some extra veg. I'll, you know, if I'm really hungry.
Then again, we are talking about the individual whose definition of a salad is cheese and salad dressing. So, to be fair, in her mind, a salad is cheese. The vegetables are just the extra bits.
And to prevent a binge, maybe I'll microwave a potato and add some cheese on it. Or
I honestly, much like cheese is one of my like no foods. Not no, just moderation foods. And it's hard to be a queen of moderation with an entire kilo cheese a block in the fridge. Cheese a block? Block of cheese in the fridge. And this is why I don't purchase these things. Foodie very much, I think, has the same approach to cheese that I do, which is, ooh, just a cute little snack. And then, whoopsie, it's gone.
have different things that I'm going to...
She's a little bit more, what's the word? Aggressive in that, maybe? Yeah.
Show you guys that I have in the kitchen. So I have the diet. So I have the meal kits, and I also have some supplemental foods that are more satisfying. And I find that, and I think a huge factor in the success of not binging yesterday was eating enough food and eating more on a schedule and eating every few hours. I don't let myself get to a level 5 of hunger. I have like a hunger scale. I let myself get to like a 3, and then I need to eat something. And it has to be something kind of satisfying.
Do you know what I would recommend for foodie? Intermittent fasting, you know, like Ramadan. But intermittent fasting would probably work out really well. It worked for me because I was able to schedule everything. I was like, okay, great, black coffee until 12. Don't do a lot, and that's okay. I guess that that format of intermittent fasting hasn't worked for me for a while since I've been doing gym early mornings. Because it would mean I'd have to, I don't know. I did 8-16. Well, 16-8. So I'd eat from like 12 to 8 p.m. And that worked. But with gym in the morning, I definitely feel like I need the energy, you know?
Fine. Not as, and I'm trying to make it like nutritious food because I find, I did read also in the binge code that if your body is lacking nutrition, it's going to keep being hungry because it's trying to get the nutrients. It's trying to get you to eat those nutrients it's missing.
Is the obsession with cute food packaging new? Diane, it's probably going to be an offhand comment that's mentioned literally one time because she did the same thing when she was trying to tell us she was nostalgic for takeout, which was a particularly strange phrase to remember. There are a couple of recorded pieces of content where she was breaching COVID guidelines, crossing provincial borders to go and eat sad hamburgers. And she did one where she was playing like an ad from the 80s. I think it was a Burger King, Macca's, something anyway. I think a burger. And she was like, oh no, you guys, I had to go and get this. I had to drive because I'm so nostalgic for fast food. And it's like, Mary, nostalgic for fast food, a fast food addict suffering from binge eating disorder. Pick a lane. Just stick to the story, please. That's not me diminishing or dismissing anybody else who's struggling with that. I get it. I know. Been there. But like foodie's an entire nonsense mess. Like that's nonsense mess. It's what this is.
So I'm trying to do that, and you know it's really hard. The mental aspect of it especially, and just the hunger, you know, I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm hungry again, you know. So but I have to really like take that break. You know, I try to wait at least 10 minutes between one of those urges. When I get the urge, I try to wait 10 minutes and say, you know, am I really actually hungry, or am I eating for a different reason? You know, and that's going to be the key to
That time she went to Paddington's with active symptoms. Yes, that time.
success, I know, and it's not always easy. Sometimes I just ignore that and say, I don't give a crap, you know? But anyway, so I'm in better spirits today because I did have that successful day. And so yeah, so let's get to, I'm going to show you guys specifically some things I have in my kitchen and fridge right now. And then I'm going to go into what I ate on my successful first day of being binge free. So thank you for following along, and let's get to. All right guys, so I'm going to show you some things I have in my kitchen that I'm going to supplement my meal kits with for when I'm hungry and for some extra food to prevent binges. One thing, popcorn with butter and a bit of salt. I call this volume food, very filling and healthy, full of fiber and lower in calories.
Okay.
So I have
Hold the phone, Mary. We were talking about popcorn the other day.
supplement my meal kits with for when I'm hungry and for some extra food to prevent binges. One thing, popcorn with butter and a bit of salt. I call this volume food.
It is. You do have to be very careful with popcorn. What is it? I don't use butter, but I use oil. 1 tablespoon of oil and like 40 to 50 grams of popcorn kernels, which is like a quarter-ish of a cup, is like 400 to 500 calories. You do have to be careful. Popcorn's delicious and it is voluminous, but it's not free of calories.
Very filling and healthy, full of fiber and lower in calories.
Did you just call buttered popcorn healthy? Yeah. It's not on the same like level as broccoli, but yeah.
Calories. So I have some granola. Granola I find very satisfying for like a sweet tooth thing. Kind of desserty. And I like that with yogurt and berries. So speaking of yogurt, I have these. They're full fat because they'll keep me satiated longer. Plain sugar-free yogurt. And I have some strawberries defrosting in this glass now so that I can add them to it. That's just milk. I have some grape leaves I put in containers here. Some wheat toast for a toast. Eggs. We have so many eggs.
Sorry, chat. Distracted. Go back. There's so many things in this that I'm missing. Okay, popcorn.
Full of fiber and lower in
I
calories.
can pay attention, I swear. Carrot butts, welcome back to the channel. I feel like it's been forever. Lovely to see you. Hello. Okay. Dingbat, you're in the fridge. What are you having in the fridge? Light Greek yogurt. I'm the same as I get the high protein, low fat Greek yogurt. It doesn't taste nearly as good as regular Greek yogurt, but you can make it tasty.
So I have some granola.
Okay, granola is not a health food. I would like to go on record. Look, I'm not anyone, and what even is health food? Granola is calorie dense. I won't use the term health food because I understand that can be a lot. Granola is calorie dense. Do you want to know what's in Kellogg's granola mixed fruit with coconut? I'm going to tell you that the primary ingredients are going to be oats, sugar. Who said yes it is? It's sugar. Do you know, if you haven't made granola at home, feel free, if you have a spare Sunday morning sometime, make your own granola. You can make it for the week and it's great, but you will be surprised at the amount of sugar that you're pouring on those oats mixed in with egg whites to create these delightfully crispy, crunchy little oat clusters. Sugar. The dried fruits, excellent. Dried fruits tend to have a large amount of sugar in them as well. Whatever. There's banana chips in there, which I live for, but I also know are quite calorie dense too. Granola is calorie dense. Let's stop lying to ourselves. It's delicious. It's calorie dense.
Granola I find very satisfying.
Granola's a dessert. Is it?
For like a sweet tooth thing. Kind of desserty.
There you go. She said it. It's kind of desserty.
And I like that with yogurt.
Ooh, Fanny. That does sound good. I do my own granola with a little bit of maple syrup and almond butter. That sounds really good. Nice. I wonder if you could do it with like monk fruit or something. Interesting.
Yogurt and berries. So speaking of yogurt, I have these. They're full fat because they'll keep me satiated longer. Plain.
You can just say they're full fat because you prefer the temperature. It's okay. The temperature. Sorry, I read that on the fridge. You prefer the flavor. That's fine.
Sugar-free yogurt. And I have some strawberries defrosting in this glass now so that I can add them to it.
That's a weird way to defrost strawberries, but okay.
That's just milk.
That's so weird. Okay, whatever.
I have some grape leaves I put in containers here. Some wheat
Where did the grape leaves come from? Did you order takeout? Where'd the grape leaves come from?
toast for toast. Eggs. We have so many eggs because even though I'm not the hugest fan, they are very satisfying with protein and fats.
What is the voice she's using? I don't know. She's been watching Ambi, I think.
Eggs. We have so many eggs because even though I'm not the hugest fan, they are very satisfying.
She literally sounds like Ambi.
With protein.
Tell me she's not.
And fats. And yeah. I add this like partly skimmed mozzarella to like a lot of things. Salads, for example.
Ma'am, this is looking like a regular fridge tour. What are we doing here?
Because it gives you that extra protein and keeps you...
There is protein in cheese. Do you want to know generally what the most impactful macro of cheese is? It's fat. Is fat good for you? Yeah. Everything's good for you in moderation, right? Well, I mean, save some things. Cheese is a very, very calorie-dense food. Do you know what the danger of keeping a bag of shredded cheese in the fridge is? 3 a.m., that's the danger. When you blearily-eyed stumble your way out of your bedroom and you go to the kitchen and you think, I'm just going to have a glass of water. Then you open the fridge to get a cold water because, you know, you're feeling a little bit heated. And you see that bag of shredded cheese and you think, I'll just have a fistful. It's 3 o'clock. It'll be fine. Cheese is dangerous.
Fuller longer. Here I have some potatoes.
Why are we yelling as well? Jeez Louise.
I love potatoes. They're so filling. They're full of fiber and vitamin C.
Great. So are oranges. So is broccoli, actually. Broccoli's filled with fucking vitamin C and vitamin K. Cauliflower, broccoli, orange. Why has it got to be a potato? Why is it always a potato? I'm not here to vilify a potato. I just think a potato is a gateway into a high-carb diet. Which is not, you know, whatever, but that's all.
And I have a lot of onions and garlic for flavor and stuff. And some bananas, which have to be ripened, but I just got them, so. Banana with peanut butter, the best thing ever.
Peanut butter, also extremely calorie dense. And I agree, delicious, tasty, but we're not talking about calories now. We're just talking about not binging. I'm going to have to get someone to explain to me how Foodie can snack all day. That I understand the aim is not to have a binge. But if the way to stop that from happening is just to eat every hour that you're awake and not stop, I don't see it. It's either the long drawn out process of consuming food or the short emotionally driven process of eating food. And maybe that's what Foodie's trying to work on. She should do it with a healthcare professional and not try to do all of this. But from what I understand, Chantal's just been eating since, like, while awake all the way through Kuwait, and that's how we've gotten here. So I don't think that having bananas and peanut butter on hand to, you know, satiate any kind of craving is going to help. But who am I? I don't know.
I also have some crinkle cut fries to put in the air fryer when I'm having like a fast food craving. And some broccoli. I love broccoli with cheese.
Why do we have potatoes and frozen fries? You know, you've got an air fryer, Mary. You can make fries out of that potato. You don't need this frozen fries. Frozen fries in the freezer for someone who's trying to address binge eating. That doesn't make a lick of sense in my mind.
Cheese on a potato. It's so...
I think because the thing is, I understand... Look, I don't call my stuff binges, right? If I get 5 minutes between being like, oh my god, I'm so hungry, I've hardly eaten anything today, let me go and rip apart the kitchen. If it takes me more than 5 minutes to prepare something, generally, or maybe like 10 minutes, generally I'll be like, okay, great, I can eat half of that, put the rest in the fridge, everything's fine. Not if I've got a bag of frozen chips in the freezer. I'm going to take that entire bag and throw it in the air fryer, and then it's all going to be cooked, and then I'm going to justify in my head that I have to eat it all because I've already cooked it and I can't throw it out. That's, I guess, me understanding my brain and how that stuff works.
Satiating and so delicious. Guys, what you're seeing is the curd being separated from the whey. I'm making paneer. I'm experimenting. Once I get the recipe down pat, I'll do a video.
All right, well, we're making paneer.
Or maybe a live. So far, so good, though. So those are just a few things that I'm going to use as snacks and stuff.
Is this not binging or no takeout? Or is it both? Maybe it's both. Also, I hate this lip gloss.
For my meal kit. And then I think it'll be perfect. All right, so let's get to what I had to eat.
What are these tater tot looking things?
Right, so for breakfast, I'm having a breakfast sandwich provided by my meal kit. It was actually quite delicious.
I believe that sandwich was provided by the meal kit because we've seen sandwiches similar in ilk. I don't think the juice or the tater tots were provided by the meal kit.
It has a multigrain roll that was actually really fresh and soft, and it has mortadella, eggs, and cheese on the inside. And these on the side are some chili garlic frozen tater tots.
Where did they come from? We didn't see them in the freezer. The garlic chili something tots. They sound great. Where were they on the fridge tour?
In the air fryer, and I'm having a glass of mango pineapple juice. And here's a little inside view of the sandwich.
Oh, you smashed up the taters and you put them in there.
I would definitely give it a thumbs up.
Man, she loves potato. I mean, same, but I'm just realizing this now.
I found it to be very satiating and delicious. And then after breakfast, I took my medications. The Advil is for my back pain. Symbicort is for my asthma. And the Cyberlex is for my mental health conditions.
Weird to include all of that, but okie dokie.
All right, so I'm going to have my lunch from my diet box. And as you can see, I'm
She's saying diet box.
Just supplementing some things. I have a little water.
It's a sad looking sandwich, Sarah. It's a sandwich.
So this is the salad that came with it. It looks like some kind of green, maybe spinach and pomegranate with some vinaigrette. I added some mozzarella cheese.
Of course, because you can't have a salad. Chat. It's not a salad if it doesn't have cheese. We need to get on board with this, apparently.
And this
also, she's serving this in that tray that she bought from the store the other day. The tray which I actually quite like. I like this coloured glass moment. But it's not a plate, ma'am. She will use anything except for a plate, won't she? Damn.
This is a chicken penne with tomato sauce dish. And I added some Parmesan cheese. Not as much as I usually do, but yeah, so let's eat.
All good things must have cheese.
Alright, so for a snack I'm going to have 2 grape leaves.
Which came from where exactly?
This little packet of nacho cheese tortilla chips.
I asked the same question of that. Where did that come from? We literally... What did we see in the kitchen? We just saw, 2 shelves on the fridge?
And a glass of Coke. Usually I just...
Why are we drinking full fat Coke?
Drink almost the whole bottle.
But why are we drinking full fat Coke? I'm so confused. I'm really confused.
In one sitting? At least half, so I'm just gonna have a glass. Alright, so Salah brought home this side dish called nahi. It's chickpeas in water and salt, cooked in water and salt.
Okay.
And it's just a very popular snack here. So I'm gonna try some.
It looks hot.
Some of these.
Is it hot?
Okay, so here is the dinner from the diet service, meal service I'll call it. I hate
diet box.
The word diet. So it's a spinach pomegranate salad with, I think it's not balsamic. It's
There's no fat in Coke. No, Cosmic, that's a full fat Coke. What are you talking about?
Like a pomegranate molasses vinaigrette. And some, I think these are chicken coriander meatballs with basmati rice.
Well, that sounds good.
And the dessert.
Also, cheese is back on the salad. Very good.
Was a piece of moist looking chocolate cake. And I added some strawberry on there.
Well, there's the defrosting strawberries. Okay.
Yum. Yum, yum, yum. This looks really satisfying.
A way to make this look so much more satisfying would be to serve it on a plate and eat it with a fork.
And of course, just a little bottle of water. I know this is plastic and I could just drink from the bigger bottles, but these make me feel like I'm having a soda. I like the cute little packaging, and like I said, I'm kind of weirdly addicted to packaging.
You are not. That's a fucking lie. Just shh.
Food and cute packaging, so I'm gonna drink these for now. Okay, so I'm craving some puffak cheesies, and I'm going to have only half the bag and give the other half to Salah. So
Cheesy's Doritos, full fat Coke, cheese on every salad, tater tots, giant glass of juice. Very good. Sorry, I'm just noting all of the things outside of the diet box. None of them, nothing that came from outside of the diet box included additional salad, vegetables, like lean proteins. They're all just processed carb junk food. Right. I think I see the problem here.
All right.
No one needed all of that, but I'm going to listen to it again. Hold on. We're just going to... Chat, I just need to do a thing. Oh no, my mouse is dead. No, it came back. See? The universe was trying to tell me something, but I didn't let it. Ready? Are you ready? Here you go. Have fun. Okay, we'll go back up to speed now. No, too fast. It's almost the Minecraft chomping noise. Nom 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 nom. Oh, not the cheesy thumb up. There we go. That's the thumbs up everybody needed. I can't stare at her now for too long because something weird is happening in my mind. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think it's like... I don't know, I've just never been that close to Foodie's thumb, you know?
That was actually satisfying. When I'm craving chocolate bar.
Okay, add snack-sized, fun size is what we call them. A fun-sized Milky Way. I do like a Milky Way.
I like
They're from the UK originally, I think.
these little portioned ones instead of a huge one. These feel like you're finishing the food.
Again, we're very close to the thumb. Also, her cuticles look painful.
Because that's a big thing for...
Also, me remembering the 64... Oh, we are getting close. The 64 chocolate bars, candy bars. I wonder where they went. She just had cake. Well, yeah, but this is the post-dessert dessert. I don't know what it just... Hey, Gucci Gamer, good to see you. I just... Oh, she didn't show the chocolate in the shopping haul. No, Leonie. Just like she didn't show all of the snacks. I don't know. I don't know. Do I need to... I mean, I don't think my cuticles are that bad. That just looks painful, though. It's painful. Yeah. Like, I get, what are they called? What's the part where the skin kind of comes off and then you rip it and then you regret life for, like, 3 days? What's that called? I get that sometimes, but, like, that's just because I'm clumsy with my hands, not generally... I don't, like, bite or anything, but I don't know. That looks painful.
For me. Like, I feel like I have to finish the food. It's a weird compulsion. So this actually...
That whole thing about finishing food, I totally understand, but this is why I make the choice to not, like, buy chocolate and have it in the house.
helps because I am finishing it, but it's like portioned out.
That doesn't work for me. I understand that some people are able to consume one portion. One portion is one bag. If I buy a 12-pack of fun-sized candy bars, the portion is one bag, which is 12 fun-sized candy bars. And that goes for anything. One family share pack of Doritos is one share pack of Doritos. And by share, they mean share amongst yourselves. Being you, it's one portion. That's it.
Hey guys, if you want to see more of us doing things together as a couple and living in Kuwait,
No, thank you. This was not your best. Anyway, that's it. We're done. Also, her thumbnail has 43 degrees, but we saw on the phone it was 40 degrees. So yeah, I definitely think it's old footage. All right. Well, chat, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know this was a short one, but I've been pretty much like on a roll this week. Tomorrow I won't be with you, unfortunately, unless something major happens overnight. I won't be with you, so I might see you on Thursday. Thursday my time. Well, Thursday a lot of your time as well, because you might be waking up that Thursday morning. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to put myself to bed, maybe play some video games. Oh my god, I've been playing Dave the Diver. For any PC gamers out there, Dave the Diver. Really fun. Anyway, I'm going to go. Thanks very much for hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you. Chat, take care of yourself, wear your sunscreen, drink your water, be kind to your loved ones and yourself. Give somebody a hug consensually, and go be rad. Yeah, if you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, that'd be great. I'm off, and you're Chat, and I'm Zach. And I will see you all in the next video and or live stream.